Hey guys, King of Charmanders here. Alright, so there's this special event going on with Pokemon Home and Pokemon Go. It already started, so I wanted to put this quick video out here because there's a lot of good PvP stuff in this event that you really want to catch for your collection or for future cups or Go Battle League. As you see here, Shiny Slowpoke and Shiny Meltan are back, but that's not even the cream of the crop. As you see here, the event extends from November 17th, 8 a.m. to Monday, November 23rd. So it's already started. I forgot to make the video, so I apologize that it's used, but there's a lot of good stuff you want to see, you want to try and get from this event. As you see here, the following Pokemon will appear more in the wild: Alolan Sancho, Zubat, Alolan Diglett, Slowpoke, Magnemite, Ditto, Porygon, Hoothoot, Remoraid, etc. Anyways, the ones you want to look over here the most are definitely Alolan Sancho, Magnemite, and Cottony. Hoothoot's also really good, so if you want something that's really good for the Catch Cup, Hoothoot's also a good option. Hoothoot's a good one as well. So Alolan Sancho, Alolan Sancho, Magnemite. I have a list right here. That's Alolan Sancho, Magnemite, Hoothoot, Cottony. Those are really good mons for PvP. Whimsicott's are a really good PvP mon. Not only just for Sylph, if you do Sylph, but also for Go Battle League and possibly for future cups because the grass and fairy typing is very unique. Now, the following Pokemon will also hatch from eggs, neither in female, male. This one's not as important, so hatching isn't super important from 5k eggs, unless you really want Shiny Slowpoke. Pokemon such as Alolan Vulpix will be more appearing in raids. As far as raids go, Alolan Vulpix might be something on your radar, and Timber. So Alolan Vulpix, and also Timber as well. And that is other things like timed research, so encounter with Slowpoke. Gible can be shiny. Gibble's really good for Master League. So I'll be putting a master list at the technical summary here, but there are really good mons for this event. Along with that, you're going to encounter a shiny Meltan in a Meltan box if you activate it. So from Monday 16th to Monday 10th, and then you have Cobalion. Nobody cares about Cobalion. Those three are absolutely useless for PvP. Even if you gave them Sacred Sword, those typings are really bad. So there's a lot of notable things that you really want to get here. Not so much as raids, but the fact that Shiny Meltan is back and that there are decent Pokemon in the wild. Alright, so here we go with the Go Hub analysis, and obviously I have to look at this. This is super cute. So here's Meltan. Meltan is available in its box for the Pokemon Home integration, and remember, if you do pop it, it is going to be shiny. Shiny hasn't been out for a while, so if you're at the shiny, it's good, but the thing is, Melmetal in particular is very good. Now, this is one of the most horrible designs I've ever seen for a legendary / mythical Pokemon. It's a Ditto body, a Lugnut for a head, and you have Pikachu's tail. No, literally, that's it. It's a plug, but like, it's Ditto's body, Pikachu's tail, and a Lugnut for a head. Anyways, besides my biases, Meltan is a very powerful mon because of what it evolves into. Behold, enter Melmetal. This thing at one point was used to essentially destroy everyone's souls because there's someone called Jesus G who used this glitch and everyone died to Melmetals. Anyways, besides that, don't try that. It doesn't work anymore. At least I hope it doesn't. And hopefully they never come back. Anyways, Melmetal is incredibly powerful across all 3 leagues. It's really good for Great League. Very good for Ultra League. It's good for... Well, you don't really see it a lot in Great League, particularly because of Galarian Stunfisk and the rise of Mudboys. It's still really good. So Melmetal's really good, and it could be good in future cups. So Melmetal is good in all 3 leagues. As you see here, it has a very high attack and stamina stat. Kind of interesting because even it's not like super tanky, but it's decently tanky. If you use it in Great League, it can't tank a lot of hits, but it can deal a lot of damage, and it's not like I said super bulky, but somewhat bulky. And also, I don't even need to do an introduction for this thing, because in Ultra League and Master League, you've probably seen it. You either like this thing, you use it, or you hate it. That's really the thing about Melmetal. And the thing that makes Melmetal so good is that it has Thunder Shock, And Thunder Shock charges its attacks really quickly, and it has just a versatile moveset that really goes around. It has few weaknesses, plenty of resistances because of pure steel typing. As you see here, a ton of resistances. Along with that, like I said, Thunder Shock charges things fast, and there's a slew of things. Most notably, Thunder Shock, Rock Slide, and Superpower has either 1, gave you W's in Go Battle League, or 2, you've been destroyed by this thing in Go Battle League. Either way, you want to get it. Get IVs for all 3 events, especially now that it has a shiny available. So that PvP one you might use might actually be shiny. The next mon you want to go after is essentially Alolan Sancho. Well, actually, this is probably this is one appears in the wild, so this is one you want to go after the most. Has a really cool shiny, but other than that, Alolan Sancho also, you've seen it in Little Cup. This thing is a monster. If Little Cup comes back, Alolan Sancho wrecks your soul. It has an incredibly powerful stat pool. I mean, it has great stats, but its move pool, well, not its stat pool, its move pool is incredibly powerful. Powder Snow charges quickly, and as you know, those Night Slashes do heavy damage. Gyro Ball, Blizzard, it's incredibly strong. It really did really well in the Little Cup, and Alolan Sandslash, its evolution, doesn't do half bad either. In Specialized Cups, this thing is actually a monster. Alolan Sandslash is a beast. Now we're going to go here. Alolan Sandslash is really good because of its dual of... Alolan Sancho hasn't a unique typing, Ice and Steel. Yes, it's very weak to fighting. However, in Specialized Cups where fighting is not allowed, this thing can be a beast. In Kanto Cup right now, it's actually pretty dang good. Decent stat pool, really fast spammy moves, and that Bulldoze and Ice Punch hurts. It's spammy, fast, gets stabbed with Powder Snow, and it also does take down Hypno pretty decently if it doesn't have Fire Punch because it resists confusion. As you see here, that Ice and Steel typing lets you resist a ton of different moves. And it also has few weaknesses. Now, given those weaknesses are kind of plenty in certain cups, but at the same time in like Specialized Cups where the Kanto Cup is around, where Hypnos are probably going to be popular, this is where Alolan Sandslash can shine. In other words, get yourself a good Alolan Sancho for PvP. Even if you're not going to power it up, it can be useful in the future. And now the last one on our radar. So I know there's more than that, but I'm just going to cover these 3 because these 3, in my opinion, are the most important ones you should go after. Whimsicott is an incredibly interesting species. It's also really hard to get outside of events, so try to get a good one now. It's a Grass and Fairy typing. It's really good for Great League because of its typing. As you see here, even though it has a slew of weaknesses, look at its resistances. It resists a lot of things. Connie gave you a ton of problems in the Little Cup, and its evolved form, Whimsicott, is extremely powerful. It has, like I said, it has a ton of resistances, as you see here. Lots of resistances. Yes, plentiful weaknesses as well, but it has a great stat pool here, so like it can survive quite a bit of damage. It also, like I said, very interesting moveset. Charms down, gets stabbed with Charm, has Razor Leaf, Hurricane Moonblast, has the ability to debuff, and Grass Knot fires really fast. It's a very powerful mon. In my opinion, it's really underrated. But this is something you should definitely look out for. If there's a future cup where fairies are allowed, Whimsicott's going to go to town, like with Halloween Cup. Halloween Cup, you might have seen this thing running around, maybe, but Whimsicott's actually really good overall for Great League and Go Battle League. And like I said, if there's a specific cup for Sylph or for Go Battle League, this thing can be a monster because it has great stats and a great stat pool. Alright, so here's the PvPoke.com rankings. As you see, Melmetal is incredibly powerful across the board. Ranked number 56. It takes down a lot of things, primarily the Flowers and even Bastiodon. As you see here, it has very strong, like, strengths, but also great weaknesses. Still really good for Great League, though. If they had something like an All-Steel Cup, this is something that would really threaten the meta because they would be super scared of Superpower. And Melmetal is good across all leagues. There's Great League, here's Ultra League. As you see in the top rankings in and in Master League, Melmetal's a monster at number 2. As you see here, you want one that's really good IV. It's a monster. It's incredibly powerful. Melmetal across the board, across all 3 leagues, ranks in the top 100 and just does super well, especially in Master League. Even in Great League, it's very, very oppressive. As you see, it beats a lot of top meta picks, and it's just so strong. It will either break shields or it gives you a huge advantage in your matchup if you win this matchup with Melmetal, especially if you have energy or shield advantage. Very, very strong, very, very powerful for all leagues. So that's why Melmetal's number 1. You really want to go after it. And remember, it's shiny, so there's that extra incentive for you to go after it. And now for things like, let's see, we had Whimsicott. Whimsicott's really good for Great League. As you see, ranked number 44. Beats Azumarill, Altaria, Galvantula, Umbreon, and Toxicroak. It's very strong against very unique picks. Very powerful. It does lose against Mudboys, etc., as you see to the right. However, it's still very, very powerful, and it will give you a lot of problems. Also, in future cups, it can be very viable, but still, number 44 ain't bad. And as you see, it does beat a lot of relevant meta and can be useful in the future. That's why Whimsicott's there. And Alolan Sandslash, of course. Alolan Sandslash for... Oh, actually, wait, hold on. That's Great League. Oh, Pokemon. There you go. There you go. Well, there's Whimsicott. Oh, it's still the same thing, so correct. Alright, perfect. So, great is Great League, and now we have A-Slash. So, Sandslash, Alolan Sandslash, as you see, ranks at 126. So, for regular Great League, it's not too hot. However, you can use... For the Kanto Cup, it's a different story. As you see here, you've probably seen some Alolan Slashes running around. It ranks at number 11, and rightfully so. It's able to take down a lot of the Charmers, as well as the Hypnocore. Basically, it's your anti-fast move damage user. It takes out Hypno, Wigglytuff, Dragonair, very, very good. And if they have Kanto Cup in the future, you want one. So for the Little Cup and the Kanto Cup, A-Slash is very useful. For future use, Whimsicott, and of course, across the board, and of course for the foreseeable future, unless they nerf it, it's going to be Melmetal. So you want to go after all these picks. Alright, so the technical summary isn't really going to be that long. As you see on the left, there's a list of Pokemon you should go after. It's definitely that if you want to participate in catch up, or if you want these for overall use for PvP in general, this is a great time to pick some stuff up. You don't even have to power them up. Just grind them, get your best IVs you can for PvP, and then save them for the future. It's definitely an event worth like going out for, or like going out for, like looking, you know what I mean? A lot of people like me haven't been really like opening, because for those of you that do have spawns at home like I do, you can open the app and there's a decent amount of spawns that you might want to look out for. So if you do have spawns at home, or if you have a place where you can safely grind, then I definitely recommend you definitely go out and get some. Like I said, here's a list right here, just to make it easy for you guys. There's also Shiny Slowpoke. If you really like Slowpoke, if you really like Meltan, go after these. You will definitely it will give you a leg up in the future Go Battle Leagues compared to those who don't happen to catch these Pokemon or save them. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope this video helped you prepared, give you a good insight so that you can actually like be like, oh, okay, this is what I need to go after, or what I should look after. If there's anything more, it's totally up to you. Anyways, you guys have a great day, and I will see you on the next video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. I do these types of hey, look out for these PvP Mon events to look for all the time, because I have my friends ask me for the same thing, or like just general newer PvPers, and I'm like, here, watch this video. It makes everything easier. Anyways, you guys have a great video. You guys have a great time catching all your Mons, and I will see you on the next video.